as I was saying at the beginning of my videos on YouTube about Hollis and Tok Tok, I was saying that thanks to this music, the Tok Tok music, and especially the It's My Life album, I was able to paint again. And it's true, it's still true, I'm still able to paint again. It's really a pity, because when I had the time and I could relax, and I really had almost all my time in front of me, I should have painted then, and actually I did at a certain point. I mean, from 2014 until now, I painted as much as I could, and I plan to continue like that. It's just that the events in my life have been one after the other, and I'm not saying that it prevents me from painting. Of course, I can still take some time and paint, but you know, I lost my father. I was not in the mood to paint, not because I didn't want to paint, it's just that I didn't want the painting to be associated to my father's death. But now, I'm not saying that I'm okay about my father's death, but it's not the same period anymore, and I can paint now. But then it was taxes, and then it was immigration, and then it's the political situation in the US and in France, and I'm so worried about what is happening, and I'm so tense, and I realize that actually I'm able really to paint and to be relaxed in front of my painting when I'm not stressed, completely stressed. So I've been fighting to paint, but there are two big things that I want to do for these Hollis and Tok Tok videos. It's first starting my new painting, which I will, unless someone prevents me from doing so, but I plan to do it. Second thing is that there is an interview by Hollis where he's speaking about laughing stock that I want to translate to French, and this one is difficult because I don't hear really well what he's saying. So it's not that I don't understand him, it's more that I can't really hear everything, but I will try. The only thing is that that is a big work, because the interview is long and the translation is probably going to be even longer. So these are the two big things that I have to do, and I'm kind of stuck in a corner right now, because all these things which are falling on my head these last days, weeks now, and in the same time I want to do these things. So I've been thinking, okay, I'm going to prepare everything I need for my painting, and because it's kind of researches and printing photos and choosing exactly what I'm going to put on the painting, even if I already know what I'm going to do, but more precisely, I would say. I thought if I do that, which takes a few minutes or even a few hours, but I can include that in my day job time. And what I did, so of course I went back to the Such a Shame video, because it's related again with this video. Actually, I want to choose an image, and my concern right now is which image I'm going to choose, which one, because I want the phone booth, the red phone booth in the background, but I'm not sure that I'm going to take one of his face in this scene. So because it must be also related to the theme, you know, I made a video about that, about the archetypes, and Hollis, is he an archetype in this video? Is he a clown? And it's related to that, so I must choose the right image to represent what I want to convey in my painting. And I was wondering, what do I want to convey in my painting? Why do I need to associate the image of Pete Townsend looking like a clown and Keith Moon with Mark Hollis? What do I want to say? Why do I want a phone booth in the background, a red phone booth, which is red, so it's going to be very present in the painting? I was wondering that, what does it mean for me, that? Why do I go back to this video and I want to paint again about this video, about these different faces? Actually, I don't have an answer yet. The only thing I'm sure about is that I was feeling kind of bad and almost guilty not to paint. And by watching the video, suddenly I felt better. So again, this soothing effect of this video came in my mind, and I thought, I must find out what is there in this video which makes such an effect on me. So for example, I'm going to play it again. Why the fact of seeing a man in front of the screen, it's like if he's watching us, me, it's like if he's talking to the person who is watching him, more exactly. He makes me laugh. I mean, I can watch this video like 1,000 times. I'm going to laugh 1,000 times. Usually, when I find something funny, I laugh at the beginning, but then when it's repeated, I laugh a little less. I'm still laughing by exactly the same way. So, listen to this part. It's probably a keyboard which imitates violins, I suppose, I'm not sure. What this sound is making, there is something in there. You know, I try to understand where is it coming from. I try to understand why it has so much effect on me. Of course, it's him making me laugh, but it's not only him, it's also the song. So I'm trying to find, you imagine, it was like almost two years, almost, no, more than 2 years ago, I discovered this incredible effect on me, and I'm still wondering. You know, if you have any idea on the subject, please tell me, because I'm not going to say it's driving me crazy, because it makes me very happy actually when I watch that, but I would like to understand what is it. You imagine, we see Mark Hollis in London, I suppose. It seems to be raining. Actually, there is no sun. It seems to be actually even very cold. He has a coat, a hat, and he seems to be cold. And it's not something which usually makes me very excited, you know. I like the sun, and I like the rain sometimes, but it's not something when I see that I think, oh, such a paradise. I love London, but I don't see London as a paradise on earth. For me, it's a big city which is wonderful, that I love, but it's not somewhere where you feel like on the beach in the sun, you know. So why it makes me feel so good to watch that? It's a shame. Shame, it's not something that comes in my mind very often. I'm not saying that there is nothing that I should be ashamed about. Probably I did things in my life when I should be ashamed of, but it's not something which comes in my mind. So why, when he says it's a shame, I can't explain. It's hard to put my finger on it, you know. is so adorable on this video. I think that is something which touches me. He's funny and he's absolutely adorable. Maybe I shouldn't say that. He makes me laugh. He's really, really funny. And there is something sincere and adorable. I'm not going to redo my whole video about Such a Shame that I did 2 years ago. And you know, when I watch my own video, I make myself laugh. So the clip makes me laugh, and myself talking about this clip makes me laugh. And now I'm talking again about the clip that I made, and I'm going to laugh again. Anyway, so much joy. It's very visual with his hands like that. I already said so in my previous video about Such a Shame, but I admire that. It's so well done, so well done. Maybe it's unkind if I should change. The fact that he's wondering if it's unkind is already very kind. He's speaking about the book, The Dice Man. I read almost all the book. I'm at the end. I push away the moment I'm going to finish this book, because I think that I don't want to finish it. I want to be reading it again and again. The book is really weird and a little hoo-hoo. This part is there is something very romantic in it, so I think maybe the contrast between something which is funny and the guy who is singing, who looks adorable, and this part very romantic, and which reminds me good moments in my life when I was listening to that on my ears the whole day. I don't know. It's not only related to the souvenir, because when I think Tok now, I'm not thinking about the 80s, I'm thinking about now, which is interesting because I was listening to that in the 80s. I'm still listening to it now, but for me it's probably because I'm doing videos about that. Yeah, I associate Hollis now more to now than to the past. He says it's a shame by laughing. That's funny. That's funny. I already said so. I'm sorry, I'm redoing it. I never have enough of this video. So the Summer's Arms, it doesn't exist anymore. Someone told me that. I don't know if it's true. And this part. And him in front of this building. He's waiting. He's waiting a lot in this video. We want to go and wait with him. That's funny. There is something in here. It is a lot very Monty Python-esque, very, especially when they are all together. But even when we see the guy walking in the background, there is something very Monty Python. It's incredible. I love the Monty Python. It's something which made me laugh when I was younger and still now, and sometimes I watch them on YouTube, or I even have a DVD here. Here he's very beautiful here. It's funny because he comes from a face where he's laughing, then he makes weird faces which are not so easy to handle. I mean, he's not always at his advantage, I mean, by making these weird faces, and then we see him like that and he's so beautiful, you know. I want to adjust his tie and his scarf when I see that. Oh, that's funny. Maybe it's the British accent, it's so adorable. Maybe it's just that, I don't know. Maybe we have a winner here. what I mean is that I'm still choosing the face that I'm going to paint, and it might be the face of the end just before the smile, where he makes a funny face, and that's the contrast. He makes a funny face which makes me laugh, and just after that he has an amazing smile. It's difficult not to be touched by what we see on this video which is old. I think it's from 84, so wow, yeah. 33 years old. The power of a video, the power of a character, personality, the power of the music, the power of the British charm, I would say, and the power of the beauty. Everything is beautiful in this video, including him. You know, I'm doing here this video, I'm talking for nothing. I mean, it's not nothing, but I mean, I'm not bringing something new that I didn't do before. I wanted really to do that. I wanted to talk about something new, starting my painting, doing this translation that I want to do. But I had so annoying things to do instead, and I had no choice, because if I don't do these things, I would be in a really bad situation. I'm really sorry about that, because my videos are very important to me, and I don't plan to stop talking about Marcolis and Tok Tok. But I think that there is something unresolved about this video. I wanted to work on my painting. I wanted to search exactly what image I was going to paint about him. And instead of that, I chose, I think that I know which one I'm going to do. You will see. I didn't have the time to paint, but I had the time to wonder, what is it in this video which makes me 2 years later, and more than that, because I watched it already in 2009, so it's something which has been in my mind since a while. Why is it so soothing? Why is it comforting when I feel bad? You know, when my father died, I thought, no, this video can't work in such a situation. It did. It did. I'm not saying that it would work in any situation, probably not, but it did. I managed to laugh on this video just after my father died. It's incredible. So I'm still wondering, there is something unresolved with this video, and I'm annoying you with that. You are going to say that I'm repeating myself like an old lady completely obsessed with the video and with the singer and with the song, one song. No, I also love a lot of his songs, but I think that the combo, Marcolis, him, his way of being dressed, then the period, the song, the video, London, the fact that he's funny, the fact that he's charming, the fact that he has a wonderful smile, all that makes something, the fact that there is a part of the music which is so romantic, all this makes this video. If I could marry a video, I would marry this one. And believe me, I don't marry people easily. Okay, I'm going to stop because I have a lot to do again. And in 2 hours I must leave to go somewhere. But I will try to edit this video, which is not going to be easy because I filmed with 2 cameras. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I will do my best. And don't worry, I will start this painting. I have decided to. I'm not going to stop my paintings. And even if I have some taxes to file, to do, I will paint. I will paint because thanks to the Tok Tok and Marcolis music, I paint again, and I don't want to lose that. Okay, I see you very soon. Forgive me for my craziness. Bye bye. Bye bye.